doing something a little different this time. Let's see if I can get this to work. All right, cool. Yeah, going across. So let's see if you can see that. Yeah, you can basically see that. This right here. Cool. So this is impressions of, what do they call this update? Shrouded Sky. Arc Raiders. Shrouded Sky. First impressions. So, I mean, we'll play the game a little bit here, but this is what I'm going to stream about. And I've just been looking at Reddit and YouTubes and all of that, and I'm seeing a couple of things that people are passionate about. And then also my friends. So let's talk about the friends and myself, our first impression. And yeah, it's not good, folks. Not good. Because the impression is, yeah, let me copy this sucker. I'll show you a someone made this, and I think it's exactly how I feel. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. This is exactly how I feel. They basically are screwing over both populations. So like everyone knows the community in this game, Arc Raiders, is split into PvP players and PvE players. Um that's not exactly true, but whatever. That's how everyone talks about it. And there's two controversial changes. One is that they've reacted to, I think, the what they say is the data. Let me just read it here. So what do they say in their let me go to their patch notes. Okay. So since the last nerf to the Venator in 1.3, we've kept an eye on the data, see how it performs, and a lot of people in the community raised that it's dominating PvP, which is true. Like the meta is a Venator and a El Toro. And they're saying their data has shown it's one of the highest performing weapons. So what that means is not just a lot of people are using it, it's what gets most of the kills. And they're saying for a blue tier weapon, they want it to perform like a blue tier weapon. So they're going to nerf it. That's the long and short of it. They say more than that, but they made two changes. They reduced the headshot multiplier from 2.5 to 2, and they reduced the base damage from 9 to 8. Okay, so not sure how much of a nerf that is. It just means that you're going to get, let's call it 10% less damage overall. And then headshots are just going to matter 25% less. So whatever, that's pretty small nerf. But then they also nerfed the Stitcher and the Kettle. So let's see, what do they say about that? They say the Stitcher has played its role well. This is a bunch of bullshit. Who cares? And they're saying, but we found that its fast time to kill can sometimes lead to situations where you're ambushed and killed before you have time to react. That's also kind of bullshit. They go on to say, as many of you pointed out, the high headshot damage is a large contributor to this problem. Now, that's true. The time to kill is often fine when the weapon is aimed at the center of mass, but when you get close enough to land the majority of shots at the target's head, we see the TTK numbers that are much faster than other weapons off the freaking Bobcat. They didn't say that. That was my part that I added. These changes get it? To bring that headshot TTK a bit closer to the body shot TTK. Okay. And how? By reducing the full spray accuracy, which makes sense. So they reduced the headshot multiplier from 2.5 to 1.75. And they reduced the base damage from 7 to 6.5. And then the one we're going to talk about is they increased the per shot dispersion by 50%, making it bloom faster. That's the one that's probably kind of confusing. But let me show you what that means. This is what per shot dispersion is, which is a fancy way of saying bloom. So if you have very low, like 40% per shot dispersion, that means where the bullets can fall are in a smaller circle. That's what bloom is. And the idea is that it discourages spray and pray. So if you can spray in a small circle, let me draw it like this. This is how I think about it. This is how you think about bloom. You got a dude. You got like his center of mass, right? Okay. So that's your dude. Dude. This guy. But this circle over here that I'm gonna draw, that'll be the bloom, right? So let's say it's this amount, right? If it's a tight circle like this, then all you gotta do is aim here, and then maybe you'll get some recoil, and then you'll get a bunch of headshots. That's if the bloom is like this. What if the bloom is like this? Same thing. So the bloom has to be much larger than the target for it to matter, obviously. And that's what they're saying. They're saying, let's make the bloom bigger so that if you're spraying, imagine the bloom is this big. Well, then if you're spraying, you can't just start here and then hope for it to eventually get to the head when you're spraying at them. Or you can't just aim at the head, because if the bloom is like this, you're going to miss. All right, cool. We drove that point home. So what the hell do you do about it? And this is what I'm going to try. You can try a couple things. I mean, what are your guys' idea? Let's see. Anyone has any ideas out there? What the hell? Current bit rate is 943? Let me check the stream. Bear with me, people. Hello. Yeah, seems fun to me. All right. So where was I? What can you do? That's what's most interesting to me. People are just whining. Okay, so people, obviously they're whining, myself included, about the changes. What are we going to do about it? Are we just going to quit? No. Here's what you can do. You can get one of these sweet old stocks. So they increased it. I think they're intending to. So they increased it by 50. Increased the bloom by 50. I think they're trying to get you guys to bring in kits and not bring in free kits. They're essentially, if you think about it, you got the with these changes, and we'll go over the kettle too. But with these changes, you've got the Rattler, which sucks. The Pharaoh, which is epic and awesome, but in a close firefight, you only got one shot, then you have to reload. And then you've got the two nerfed guns, the Stitcher and the Kettle. So to me, that says they're just trying to nerf kits, free kits. But so what you can do is, well, I guess you don't bring in free kits as much, and then also try and make the bloom better with the stable stock 3 if you can find that blueprint, or yeah, that'll offset it. All right, so the kettle. Let's go over the kettle. Here's what it says about the kettle. The hell? The kettle. Oh, sorry. I gotta actually purchase this app. Anyways, I'll just read it. The kettle has been in a bit of a weird it's been in a bit of a weird place. Okay, what the fuck does that mean? Its high damage output was intended to be used in a more medium range setting, but we see many of you bring it and using it like as SMG. What to be different than the Stitcher? Okay, blah blah blah. They reduced the base damage from 10 to 8.5, which is in line with the 7 to 6.5. So they've reduced the damage of the kettle. That sucks. They didn't touch the headshots, so they're trying to get you to go for more headshots with the kettle. All right, enough of this boring drawing stuff. Let's play the game. There's other changes they've made. The ones that I was mentioning in this thing up here, the ones that people care about, is they've also nerfed the Deadline and the Wolfpack. So yeah, they've made some they're more expensive. Let me look up exactly what the change is. So the damn. So Deadline, they've added Deadline. You now need +1 Rocketeer driver, which is, I mean, that's annoying. And then the Wolfpack. Oh, sorry, no, that's the. They don't say what. They said added new arc part as a crafting cost. The Wolfpack is the one where you need the. I think this is the one people are the most upset about. The Wolfpack, now you need. Wolfpack, that's what this is. Let's see. Let me get into the game. We can just look. We'll look at the costs. All right, let's play the intro. All right. Okay, so if I go to craft a Wolfpack, what is it going to cost? Yeah, Rocketeer driver. Jeez. Okay, and then Deadline. Comet Igniter. Interesting. Dang. They also changed a few other things. Let's see. Trailblazer, Vita Spray, Showstopper. So Trailblazer, you need a Firefly burner. Jesus. What did I say? Trailblazer, Showstopper. I feel like, wasn't it always this? Oh, wow. Okay, this is new. Damn. Vita Spray, you need a tick pod. Okay, so what the hell are they doing? They're making it so we need ARC stuff to make the more useful stuff in the game. That's what they're doing. Okay. Cool. All right. Any questions? What else did I see? I mean, that was the big thing that they, all the nerfs. Okay, so the second thing, I haven't seen much talk about this online, but if you nerf the Kettle and the Stitcher and the Venator, then you're effectively buffing the Il Toro. So, just mark my words. People are going to be using the Il Toro more. Or why wouldn't they? All right. Let's go. Let's bring in a free kit to, whoa, what was that? Oh, that's this. Yeah. Okay. So there's also the new map mode. You can't see it on the screen. It says hurricane, and then what it says is strong winds are swooping across the surface, affecting large parts of the area. Visibility and hearing may be reduced, so stay alert. Increased loot value, debris affects shields, higher threat arc. Huh. And then you get 2 times the points. Kind of like the electromagnetic storm. Alright. Let's go into do a free kit and see what's different. All right. Okay. All right. This is interesting because it's like your gun is nerfed, but so is the other guys. They're using a free kit, which is pretty common. Friendly, come on. Yeah, bullshit, you're friendly. Jesus. My hand was off the mouse. Oh my god. Alright, let's run it back. That was not good. That was also the first game of the day. You gotta get that out of the way. How is the stream looking? I up the I changed the settings. I can't tell if it's like smooth or Looks good to me, I guess. Everything looks good on this end. All right, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm trying to. I don't know. So I watched someone else's stream. It looked really crispy and good. So I was like, let me try that out. JOG3DB. How you doing? I'm gonna read the chat and play at the same time. What are you saying? About to raid myself, see the new update, was trying to get intel. Yeah. Or are you gonna PvP or are you gonna go fight the new arc? I just went over it. If you want to rewind the stream, you can check out most of the updates. Man, they got rid of more lights. There's a dude over there. Where? Where is the dude? There he is. Where the hell did he go? Well, probably not the best move. Oh my gosh, come on. Yeah, I mean the changes that I think I'm trying to figure out are the free kits. Like, do you just not use free kits anymore? I feel like they're trying to get us not to. But the way I use it is just to like warm up. I mean, I don't want to go and just die because I haven't been playing at all. What the hell is this guy? Sounds like over here. Oh, what? God damn it. Jesus. Pretty much no way to win this fight. Oops. Oh, God. I'm about to die.
We got binoculars.
Hey, hello.
Hello, are you friendly over there?
Yeah. You've been sitting in that corner the entire time? Yeah. It's like you shooting me with a photo and shit right now. I couldn't even see you right there. I was looking for you.
See the Stitcher or the kettle. So I feel like we keep going. What? What? All right. Give me a Stitcher. Come on. I gotta see what the new spread is like. Oh, kettle. Okay. Kettle just has less damage, so I mean, use your imagination. What could that mean? Oh, they also fixed the input buffer on the Venator, and I think all guns. And if you don't know what that means, I will explain it in a second. He's right there. Damn it. God damn it, where's this guy? Jesus, how many freaking people are there in here? This is stupid. Throw the fucking thing. God damn it. Oh my god, how did I get that on myself? Jesus. Good thing no one was watching that. That was embarrassing. Oh my god. I have literally nothing except for my gun and half health. Damn it. Could be over there. Got him. I have no health for this. Where are these suckers? Someone was shooting me from across the way. I have no health. I'm about to die. I'll be right back. Did I bring an actual kit into Stellamontis? What do we got? Let's see what we got here. Okay. We have maybe we'll try this out with a little bit of these. A little bit of these. All right. Stellamontis. And then some ammo. I'm gonna change the claim button. I'll change something else about this too. Okay. Gunsmith. Raider gun shop. Talking about. Fine, I'll bring a smoke in. Nice outfit right there. Okay. All right. Wow, I kind of want to try the Venator as well. Wow. Maybe next time. Go do some running gun and just die. That's for science. Or you know what? I'll go Braid City. Let's see who's messaging me. What? Dude. That feels like a new spawn. Ooh. Someone in here already. Whoa. This still kills in one
Wow,
clip.
camper. Bobcat too?
Shut the fuck up. Wow, camper. Bobcat too? You had a freaking rattler. I'll leave the loot for someone else. But what is this about? It's all freaking glitched in here. Look at me, I'm like inverted. What is this? Trippy. This is glitchy as hell. You know what? Whatever. Let's see if I can get a Vita spray. Come on. Oh, empty. Trippy. Sewer grenade trap. Not sure I found a use for that yet. This is crazy. I'm in like black and white land. Trippy. So trippy. Certain people around here somewhere. Wait a second. He handing his gun to the other side? That was cool. I don't think he normally does that. Oh shit. What? You see how fast I died?
Oh, so
Yeah.
bad by you.
That was all you and not your gun. What a fucking loser. Let's rewind and see the replay. That's exactly the bloom of the Stitcher. I was trailing him. I mean, if he didn't have a Torrente, I think that would have been a little bit more of a matchup. All right, one more. Salamantis, I guess.